All right, yesterday, I sent out a tweet wanting to do a Knicks review with some of y'all respected Knicks content creators out there, and you guys didn't disappoint. It's time to recap last night's Knicks win out in Brooklyn. Let's get the bottom line with Eddie Presti, co-host of Morning Brew Sports. Eddie, thanks for hopping on, man. You ready to represent your platform?
Ready, Matt Brandon. Thanks for having me, bro.
All right, the Knicks got their first win out in Brooklyn since December 26, 2019. I think I had a hairline back then. So what was your biggest takeaways from last night's win? And if you could give out one game ball, who does that go to?
All right, biggest takeaway from last night was the Knicks defense. Knicks defense was absolutely on point. Knicks held the Nets to 36% from the field. Even more impressive, the Knicks didn't let the Nets hit the three. That was huge. Nets only shot 4-24 in the second half from the three-point. That's 16%. Knicks also had a big game in the paint. Knicks scored 52 points in the paint. They out-rebounded the Nets 54-49. Knicks also hit their free throws. When those three things happen, the Knicks win ball games. Game ball. My game ball goes out to Josh Hart. Josh Hart, 13 points, 10 rebounds, double-double. Nice game by Josh Hart.
All right, so it's official. Mitchell Robinson's going to be out for the rest of the season. How big of a blow is that for this team, and who needs to step up with them gone, or should the Knicks look to bring someone else in?
Well, look, it's a big, big blow to lose Mitch for the entire season. But the Knicks knew Mitch was going to be out at least until the middle of February. So they knew that. So the bottom line is the Knicks have enough in iHeart and they have enough in Taj to get through the next 2 months. But really, what it comes down to, the Knicks are going to probably have to bring somebody in here from the outside. If I was the Knicks, I think the guy that makes the most sense is Andre Drummond from the Bulls. I mean, he's a guy that's on a team that's not going to play too good, and the Knicks are going to get the disabled player exception. And if Drummond gets cut, the Knicks could actually go out and pay Drummond and bring him here to help fortify that position at center. I think that'll work.
Yeah, Drummond averaging 13 and 6 on the year. It's a rental piece, but at the end of the day, it's depth and someone that can come in, a veteran that can come in, step in right away. Let's talk about the state of this franchise right now. 16-11 on the season, 4-3 in their last 7 games. Does this team have enough star power to be competitive? Or do they need to go out and get another star or just go big for a superstar?
Okay. All right. Do they have enough star power right now to compete for the East? Absolutely not. That right now, with this roster, I don't think they could beat the Bucks. I don't think they could beat the Celtics. And frankly, I don't think they could beat the 76ers. Now, if they went out and made a trade for Donovan Mitchell and bought a star in, my answer is the same. I still don't think, even with Donovan Mitchell, Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, I still don't think they could beat the Bucks or the Celtics. I think the Knicks are 2 moves away. I don't think they're just 1 star away. I think they're 1 star and 1 other player away from even competing with the likes of the Bucks, the Celtics, and I'll open it up. Denver, Los Angeles, and even Minnesota. So I think the Knicks are, 2 players away from really competing for winning a championship.
So realistically, who would be those 2 players? Like, who could they go out and get, you feel like, with the capital that they have and the money that they have?
Well, look, if they go out and they trade for Donovan Mitchell, it's a slippery slope, right? Because you go out, you trade for Donovan Mitchell, you're probably going to give up RJ, right? You're probably going to have to give up either Grimes or IQ. And then you're looking at, the cost of these guys is 3 unprotected picks and 2 swaps. That's a lot of picks. That's a lot of swaps. So after you give up that many players, you don't have anything else to give up besides a Grimes and, a Fournier. So look, the Knicks probably have to look at the second tier guys, the guys like Kuzma or DeMar DeRozan, because Kuzma or DeRozan, they're not going to cost 3 unprotected picks and 2 swaps. Kuzma's going to cost Fournier and IQ and maybe 2 of those protected picks. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, one of the Detroit picks, or the Dallas pick, or even their Milwaukee pick. Those are the guys you could get. But when you're talking about the superstars, then you're giving up all your assets. You know what I'm saying? And Donovan Mitchell, at the end of the day, isn't worth 3 unprotected and 2 swaps. He's really not. You give up those guys for the Embiids, the Giannis's, the Lucas. Those are the guys you try to get with that kind of picks and young players.
Eddie, absolutely love it. Tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on @Eddie Presti on Twitter, and you can find me at the Brew Crew Sports on the Morning Brew.
All right, man. Thanks for hopping on with us, man. We got to do this again sometime soon.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you having me, bro.